Gonna go live. It says we're live.
It sure does.
Yeah. Go that way.
But
You in there?
I think so. Yeah.
Sweet, we did it. All right, we got so much stuff to talk about. We're gonna wait till more people get on here.
This is our first time ever trying to do one of these, like, without the help of someone on our team.
Yep.
So I'm sure this will go poorly.
Yep.
But bear with us.
Bear with us.
We're backstage in Evansville, Indiana, where we are finally kicking off the very last leg of the Timeless World Tour.
It's pretty exciting.
And it's been just the craziest of 2 weeks for us. Our bodies don't know what hemisphere we're in, much less time zone. So hopefully some hardcore fries are coming out to the show tonight. We're going to need your energy to get us through this thing.
Boom. Yeah, for surely. Yeah, I mean, we were in Australia. Like, was that more? That wasn't even.
It was not long ago.
It was 2 weeks ago.
2
or
weeks
something.
ago. It feels like 2 years ago at this point.
Was it 2 weeks ago? A week and a half ago? I really don't know. Was it just a week ago? No, I don't know.
So that was nuts, but that was one of the cooler
It was
experiences.
10 days ago.
Oh man, it's been crazy.
It's definitely one of the cooler experiences we've had. We got to perform in front of some Aussies, which was really cool.
And they were all awesome.
They were.
On the last show day, the third show, we did 3 morning shows. They actually put a stage there. They created a time slot that they've never had before just for us, because so many of the Australian home fries were just begging to bring us in. So the guy did. And by the third day, I mean, we had a full show every single day. But that third day, we heard from some of the other performers that were there. Some of the other country stars and artists were like walking around that morning. We're like, where is everybody? And it turns out they were all at our show because that third day was just insane.
Yeah,
They were all singing along too.
Yep.
Yeah, we surprised the people in charge of the festival, which is exciting, which means we will be back for sure in some capacity.
Yep.
Hopefully doing our own headlining home free tour over there sometime next year.
There's already talks of that happening, so hopefully we'll have
this guy drank beer out of a boot.
Like the shoey, yeah. Which we didn't know much about until a guy in like the third row who looks like he worn his boots about 10 years drank beer out of it.
Yep.
And I was like, I'll do that.
But he drank beer out of his boot. It was clearly old and used a billion times. I imagine it's his go-to shoey boot. He just wore them around the music festival every day. And I can't imagine having done that. I thought he was saying, I thought the audience kept saying Chewy, like Chewbacca. Chewy! Gotta do a Chewy! And I was like, what the hell is a Chewy?
It was a shoey.
I drank it out of a new boot.
Yeah.
We cheated a little bit, but we did make him wear it for 5 songs before he drank beer out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very damp there.
Yeah, it was hot and humid and waiting.
It's plenty gross.
Yeah.
We gave it away to a fan.
We did.
Yeah. He was happy to receive it.
And then we left on a Wednesday, traveled for 27 hours, and landed on a Wednesday.
That was weird.
So I don't really know how that works.
Or like coming back, we left at 11 a.m. and got in at 7 a.m. on the same day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
And then we had just a couple days, really, to try our best to acclimate. That didn't happen, of course. And then we had to fly to New York for a bunch of meetings, just talking to important people and getting them excited about our new project.
trying to educate them a little bit.
We'll tell you a little bit more about. But we got to meet with some cool folks who like do booking for some of these huge appearances, like some of the talk shows and stuff like that. And everyone at least pretended to like us and be interested in us.
Yeah, it seemed like it was great because people would be like, oh, so where do you play in Nashville? And we'd be like the Ryman, and then their eyes would go, oh.
Yeah.
So we did that. We spent a full day there, and then we caught a red eye to LA.
Yeah.
In case our bodies weren't confused enough, we decided to fly overnight to the West Coast from the East Coast. Then we spent a whole day doing the same thing there, meeting with influential folks. And then I'm sure some of you have heard what we did that night at this point, but we performed for Diana Ross at her birthday celebration at her request.
Yes. What? Yeah, that happened, y'all. Diana Ross is apparently at home Friday, and she really wants to see us live.
Yeah.
She's going to come to a show sometime on the West Coast, apparently.
That was a very surreal evening. We got to start off the whole kind of show. I guess there was a party beforehand that a lot of people were at.
At a different location.
Yeah, different location, like Beyonce saying happy birthday to her and
Right,
stuff. And
right.
But a lot of those people then came over to this big show where she was going to be performing. She ended up performing for like almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it was a long
Starting at 11:30 p.m.
75 years old and just so much energy and killing it.
It was unbelievable. But yeah, we started it off and it was really fun. It was really cool. But the people that were in the audience and just there, I mean, just some of the most famous people in the world.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. We saw like Gabrielle Union dance behind us for like 10 whole minutes, like just 10 minutes, just like by herself.
It was
You know,
crazy.
We saw everybody. Robin Thicke performed with her.
Yep. I got to see Stevie Wonder, which was like the coolest thing. I've never seen him sing live before, and that was a big treat for me.
Leonardo DiCaprio looked me dead in the eyes for about a half a second as he was walking by in his hoodie.
So yeah, that was nuts. And then then the next day we flew here to Evansville. So it's been kind of a whirlwind.
This is just day one of the tour. So
Yeah.
We got all the energy in the world, guys.
As I'm sure you folks know, we are now touring until
Mid-May.
May.
Yeah, May 13th.
And so we've already been going nonstop for the last 2 weeks all over the world.
Yeah.
But it's worth it, because you guys seem to not be able to get enough of what we do. So we're just trying to do more and more of it on a bigger level. Should we check out some of these questions we've got?
Let's do it. Sure.
Let's see here.
Did I get it all?
I think we got most of
No. Well, I think.
sad about something.
We'll get to those in a second.
Well, before we even do the question about what's going on tomorrow, it's a pretty big deal for us. We're starting our second Patreon channel. It's going live tomorrow.
Boom.
Tomorrow.
Finally.
Which is going to be crazy. Anybody want to talk about that?
Let's see. This is the live stream, so it goes. It says Friday, 3/29. Patreon channel goes live at 9:50 a.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
There'll be a video announcing it all officially. It's going to be on all the social medias. It says. I guess we can tell what video it is. Post CMA 2018 video. Yeah. So we got a video that we did. Our CMA 2018 experience. We've got this really awesome video team we're working with called the Bolo Brothers, and they've been doing some great content for us. We're excited to see all these videos, y'all. And there's going to be 3 levels of perks.
Yeah,
that's just a start. Who knows what could happen a year from now? This is a big experiment. We're going to work with you guys together as we figure this out. But right now, it's going to start with 3 perks. There's going to be a $3 level perk, and you get early access to the videos. There's going to be a $15 level perk. You'll get your name in the credits of the video there, as well as the early access, of course. And then there's going to be a $250 level, and we're going to speak your name in the thank yous at the end of the video. There's going to be a monthly video chat Q&A with a home free member, and that will rotate. And then there's going to be direct line to us for video ideas and feedback in that chat. We can chat about anything you want to. You can give us suggestions. We'll get your feedback there. And then also, we will record your voicemail. You can, exactly, whatever you want. Relative. We can't give you a 30-second voicemail, but whatever. If you want just Tim to be like, "Hi, this is Tim." Well, there you go. If you want us to all, I don't know, something, we'll figure it out together.
Hi, this is Austin.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's going that one.
We've already got content ready to go, so we got your channel. It's gonna be like.
And I do have one question. I know Taryn's watching. Let us know. How often are we planning on releasing these videos? Is it going to be 1 a month? Are we going to have 2 a month? Do we know exactly yet? Because I know that will kind of make a difference for some of these levels and that sort of thing. That'd be my only question, is just how often it will be. But because we're going to have a bunch of them, y'all.
Yeah. If you guys are on the Wi-Fi, get off of it.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently it's going in and out.
Oh no! And just and also to talk more about
Just
that,
open that door back up.
we're gonna. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
We're gonna, the channel. We're gonna do all kinds of things. A lot of like what you've already seen with the homework away from home. Sometimes we'll do individual videos. So we might do, Adam Rupp teaches you how to play a board game or something that he's like that. We'll talk about video game culture or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll come and follow me fishing or doing something outside. I'm not sure. Or like maybe one day we'll do like a songwriting one, or we'll share that process with you.
Nice.
Maybe I don't know, Rob and his family. I don't know anything. There's all kinds of ideas, and these are the kinds of suggestions that we'll be taking from you in the Q&A. What kind of stuff do you guys want to see?
Yeah. You're gonna be doing one pretty soon, right?
Yeah, the guys are coming to film in my neighborhood in Los Angeles in a couple weeks when we have a couple days off. Just a day in the life kind of
Sweet.
situation.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be you in your underwear playing video games.
Exactly. Just hours of footage of just that.
That'd be great. I love
All
that.
right, well, let's take some other questions. We got a few that have come in already.
Cool.
When will the summer tour dates be announced? You guys love knowing what's happening and when, and we love you knowing that. We're not, as much as we like teasing you, we try to let you guys know about what's coming up as early as we possibly can.
Absolutely.
So in some situations we just can't announce those. But we announce them as early as we can. As far as like some of the fairs and festivals, that's up to them when it's announced. So it's not even up to us.
No, well, we did announce a couple, right? The
Well, we know the Reba show.
Reba show.
The Reba show is going to be huge.
Incredible.
On the date.
I don't remember the date.
But just know
It's
that.
August
It's
something.
the 14th or 15th, I think.
Don't know.
So anyway, we'll try to get that stuff to you as early as possible. But we don't have a lot of control over anything related to these fairs and festivals that bring us in. That happens all in their timeline.
I think the Alaska State Fair just got announced.
Okay.
I think that's the 22nd of August.
There you
Yes,
go.
yeah,
And our second
yeah.
question is about that. Will there be other shows as well while we're in Alaska? We're currently working that out right now.
Yeah.
We're not too sure.
50-50.
But I can tell you that won't be announced until mid-May if it happens. So, if May comes and goes and you haven't heard anything, we're not doing another show in Alaska.
Mhm.
But it's worth it just for the fair. It's the coolest fair.
Yeah, and the food is just unbelievable. I'm gonna go get some crab legs. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Crab legs.
best food at a state fair, I think.
For sure.
It's
Oh,
my
I will.
favorite.
I'll share that.
And the scenery is like mind-blowing.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful.
It is awesome.
I love that.
Question number 3, still looking at a mid-June release for the album, and will there be a CD release show like there was for Timeless? Hopefully in Minnesota or Nashville like before. These are all wonderful ideas.
Hashtag same as what we said before.
Yeah.
We hopefully, but we have a lot of moving pieces to work out therein. So much stuff is happening. It seems like every year everything's just more and more, busy. So we're definitely trying to do both of those things, or all of those things. And the album is definitely still coming out in June. That's 100% happening.
Mid to late June, could be late June. There's a lot of things that will decide when exactly the album is released. But of course, you folks will be the first to know about it before anyone else. The main thing we're focused on is having a #1 country album. As you know, our last one was like 150 units away. So it's personal, and we know that y'all can get us there. So that's our focus right now. And if we can make an album release party happen, we will do that. We're throwing around a bunch of ideas, like perhaps something to coincide with CMA Fest. So be sure to be there. That would be a good starting point. Yeah. But yeah, the main goal is just getting that #1 country record. So we're gonna try to release the album on a day that would give us the best chance at that. And of course, we'll be looking to you and to help us with spreading the word about that sort of thing.
Yep. What's next?
Absolutely. What was the highlight of Australia CMC Rocks? We've had so many people sign up to the Australian and New Zealand Home Free's Crispy Fries page. Thank you, Home Free, for the awesome shows. What was the highlight?
I'd say the turnout, the unexpected turnout. We didn't know what to expect there, and every day you guys brought it over there that was packed out, and even the person that brought us in didn't expect that, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that was huge. I also got to spoon a kangaroo, which that's a highlight for me. I always remember that.
That was a highlight for me, watching Rob in person spoon a kangaroo.
Yeah, that was really neat for sure. Cool.
I feel like that's one of those weird Australian phrases. Oh yeah, man, he's going to spoon a kangaroo.
Spoon a kangaroo.
It means something totally different.
All right.
I think it just means the same thing as you know it to me. All he did was lay down next to a kangaroo.
It's true.
It was beautiful.
It really was. He took the picture. It was great. I know musical notes go from A through G in each octave, right? Does it go from A being lowest to G being highest, or vice versa in each octave?
I mean, it's just that's all relative. But yes, technically, if you want to go from like the way the piano is built, the very bottom note is an A, and therefore you go up from there. But not every instrument is tuned to A being like, you know, I mean, the piano's it's different, you know, it's all saxophones, there's like 4 different saxophones, and they're all tuned to like, what, a fifth of each other? Something like that?
Yeah.
And like C is just an easier key to deal with because it doesn't like, you know, a piano's the easiest way to like look and understand how octaves work and count notes work and stuff.
Sorry. Okay, cool. We're good.
Can we might just give Kelsey a 3-way call to that?
Yeah.
But anyway, so like, you know, when you're in C, it doesn't use any of the black notes in the piano. You know, so that's kind of the easiest way to look at it. But you can pick any note and start your octave there and go up or down from there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a hard question to answer.
Yeah.
Relative phrase.
Everyone is always throwing out requests of songs they think you should cover. Are there any covers you personally would like to do that you haven't been able to do?
So many.
I mean, yeah, we were just talking about one, you know, right now that's on the radio last night that we might do. We're down, yeah, and then the record has one for sure.
There's very few things that we like just really want to do and don't do because it's up to us. So if we really want to do something, we're going to do it. Sometimes it takes a while. We're only putting 2 covers on the new album, and both of those are songs that we've been working on for a long time. One of them in particular has gone through so many changes because it's just such an important song, and we wanted to do it justice and more.
And it might be one of the most requested songs that we've ever
And we weren't satisfied with the product that we kept ending up with until we finally got this version together.
Yeah, so we had started working on arrangement like 4 years ago, and we just weren't happy with where it was. So that one took 4 years to get it to a place that we're proud enough of to release to you.
Sure, and then but we're going to learn so much from this album's release. You know, we have no real expectations because, you know, we've never done anything like this before. We're doing 10 original songs. So this album cycle is going to teach us a whole lot about our future, about the direction we go, about how much original music we hopefully continue to do. But with that said, we will still always do the covers for you guys because we love that stuff too.
All right, we're going to have to rapid fire some of these because we got to be up in 8 minutes.
Okay,
Sorry, we had
okay.
a couple of technical difficulties getting this thing going. Fun question for the Adams. If there was a portal to any video game world, where would you go?
Hyrule. Oh, that's a good one.
Jeez, I don't know.
But like open world.
Hyrule is in Zelda, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't know that.
This is not rapid fire, you guys.
Yeah, something Star Wars. That'd be
There you
easy
go.
question. Yeah.
For Adam Rupp, with you being the only original member left, has the success of Home Free surprised you in any way?
Yes.
Wait, okay, I guess you don't have much time.
Story time with Tim gets started. I don't know. One of you probably knows this answer more than I do.
I think you just said it one night on
I mean,
stage.
I think
Story
the
time
first
with
one I
Tim?
did.
I was the one that said that phrase first.
Okay.
I sat down on the ground. I was like, "Oh, it's story time with Tim," and I sat down Indian style.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, boom.
It started in Cleveland. I was shitting on Browns fans.
That's right.
When you do a fair, do you do a meet and greet? That depends on the fair, like the other things I said. Who came up with the March Madness idea? Like Taryn, I think.
Taryn for sure did.
Way to go, Taryn.
Taryn, we love you.
How could you put How Great Thou Art against Doing True Color in the same video? Are you monsters? Yeah. Also, you guys are always asking us about our favorites, and we don't play that game. So back at you, you have to choose between those two. Tough shit. Oh, sorry, that's not the correct. The answer was picked by a random generator. The album would be mostly originals. How many songs written by you versus other songwriters? Which you contribute to songs? I've got 2 tunes. Austin's got a couple songs. Jeffrey, he says, has a couple songs. Arliss Albritton, who has written with and for us before, has some music on there. And then there's some other folks
Keelan
that
Donovan
we've become friends with.
Yeah.
And then we use some other hitter songwriters this time around to get to a total of 10 originals. So we're going to be counting on y'all to make those go viral, basically. Help.
For sure.
Well, okay, we did it.
Yeah, we still have 5 more minutes.
Yeah, that's not right.
So I guess if you guys have questions on here, you can ask us stuff.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Check your comments.
Yeah. It was a bad feed for a while. I'm seeing that. Yeah, really.
Questions?
Yeah, we should mention that we kind of talked about it on other platforms, but we ran the actual March Madness voting through Twitter, and I saw a lot of people being like, "I don't Twitter." Well, go Twitter.
Yeah.
It's if you can Facebook, you can Twitter.
Michael Rooney, what is your guys' favorite song you've done?
I can't choose between How Great the Heart and Blue Your Color.
No!
It's impossible. It really is impossible.
It's on the next album.
Pre-order for new album. Do we have any of that information?
No, we're working on it. That's going to happen hopefully in the next 2 weeks.
That's coming out, in April.
Are there any that we've rapid fired that we could talk through again?
Well, I guess we could talk more about this video game Portal thing. Sorry, I rushed you.
What was the one after that? I feel
There
like
was another one. All the success of the group did it surprise me.
What is there anything specifically?
I just want you to tell the story.
Well,
about
all of it. It's surprising.
the road that Adam moved at the Diana Ross show. Like he.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I got
great.
to.
Adam was so stoked.
Yeah.
So stoked to meet Bette Midler. She was there. It was awesome. But he was very excited that he finally got his encounter with her, and like someone who worked in the establishment, picked up the little elastic cord that separates sections and let her through.
Because she was trying to get out.
Yeah.
I was the one that was there.
And there are so many people working there. Like there must have been 50 security guards, all with the little thing in their ear. Like security was heavy. They had 1 million people for that. But in that moment, he saw that Midler was coming, so he moved the road for her, and I just love that.
True gentlemen, chivalry is not dead, and
Nope.
you should invoice them to get $.
Hey, it was great.
So Miller's
It was
probably
awesome.
still thinking about that nice albino fella.
And then, so in that same moment, though, Adam comes to tell Adam Chance about this, and then Chance is like, "Oh yeah, well Puff Daddy's over there," and Adam didn't even blink and he just left immediately and started looking for Puff Daddy.
Yeah, just walked right away. I was like, yeah, Puff Daddy just walked by.
It was
and
like
got
being-
gone.
It was like being a kid in a candy shop. It was just
It
so
was
many
cool.
celebrities everywhere.
Yeah.
It was surreal. You didn't know what any of the candies were.
Oh yeah. That's the fun part. It's what flavor is this chocolate? I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Carolyn is asking, do you have any news about your B-Day bash?
Yeah, that's actually City Winery's not going to announce that for a couple of weeks, so that's happening on July 12th
Nice.
at City Winery.
You really got to up your game.
In
The
Nashville,
last
Tennessee.
birthday party I went to.
I know, mine will be just like Diana's, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
But please don't bother City Winery in the meantime. So, nothing will be available until they roll out their announcement. But in the meantime, please spread the word. I'd love to see you all there July 12th in Nashville.
Do that. Catherine Hoffman, release date projected. It's sometime in June. You'll just have to hang out, check it out. Such a gentleman to Adam. Will you do release parties? Probably.
Yep.
You stay tuned until we figure that out.
Yeah.
Those are all the moving
There has
pieces
to
we're
be
getting
six.
figured out now. Cool. And they're so glad we had such a great time at Diana's party. We did. It was amazing.
Super cool.
It was the
Unforgettable.
best.
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully you can all come see us on the road on this last leg of the Timeless World Tour.
Yeah.
In the meantime, please keep streaming our music, sharing those music videos, and
Get excited. For sure. We got a bunch of new places that we've never performed for on this On this tour,
So,
yeah. We're hoping everybody comes out. That would be awesome. What can we help you? What can we do to help get you on the CMA ACM?
just keep doing what you're doing.
We're going.
Yeah, we're there, but just keep spreading the word. I'd say the best chance of that happening is if any of our actual originals from this next album get some traction. So throw all that home press support behind those things.
And when the album comes out, buy it in as many formats as you can. Stream it as much as you can, because that stuff counts towards the sales. So just as much as you can do in that department helps out.
Absolutely.
And if you're just now tuning in and you missed the beginning, we'll be rolling out our second Patreon channel tomorrow. So please stay tuned and please share that with your friends as well.
Yes.
Thanks, y'all.
Definitely. We got to go run and do a VIP, but thanks so much for hanging out. Apparently, if anyone needs a ticket to Aurora, let Carolyn Schultz know. She has an extra ticket.
That's tomorrow.
It is sure.
This tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much. Have a good time. Bye.